Psalm 48. Yahweh is great, and greatly he whose power is matchless ought to be praised in the glorious city of the God whom we exalt and love. The high and lofty mountain he has set apart eternally as holy. On the north side of the great king's city, far above the hills and valleys that comprise the country which around it lies, Mount Zion, towering and tall, is beautiful, the joy of all the earth. God's mighty presence dwells in her majestic citadels and strongholds. He is known as the enduring fortress in which she finds refuge from her foes as they seek her demise day after day. For lo, when, spears and blades in hand, the world's kings assembled and advanced together, her demise to bring about, their narrowed eyes of her great towers and walls caught sight, and thus they marveled. Filled with fright, they turned away and in despair fled swiftly. Trembling seized them there, as, gazing in dismay at her, those rulers realized that, were they and their armies to assail that city, they would not prevail against her. Anguish, like the pain experienced amid the strain of labor by a woman, took a hold of each of them and shook with violent, deadly force their frail and limp forms, like the ships that hail from Tarshish, old as well as new, which, with a raging east wind, you determined in your wrath to make an end of those grand vessels break. As our sharp and attentive ears have heard in former days and years, so now, to our delight, our keen and watchful eyes at last have seen within the awesome city of the God to whom respect and love we offer up unceasingly with fervor and devotion. The unrivaled city of Yahweh, at whose command day after day both earth's and heaven's mighty hosts fulfill the duties of their posts. That city, that it might endure forever and remain secure at all times, God will certainly establish for eternity. O God, your loving kindness we, within your temple, thoughtfully and diligently contemplate. Your praise, as excellent and great as your exalted name, extends, O God, to the earth's utmost ends, resounding with a hearty roar throughout each land and nation. Your right hand with righteousness is filled. Rejoicing in your justice, thrilled Mount Zion, beautiful and tall, shall surely be. Because of all the righteous judgments and the true and upright sentences which you, who weigh the deeds of men, declare, each one of Judah's daughters, fair and splendorous, shall, with unconcealed delight, to mirth and gladness yield. About the walls of Zion walk, go all around her, taking stock of her defensive structures. Count the towers which her watchmen mount, from there to search with tireless eyes the country that around her lies, lest Caught off guard completely, she, to her dismay, be suddenly and unexpectedly beset by fierce and hostile forces. Let your heart upon her bulwarks dwell incessantly, the doom to spell of doubts and fears that otherwise in times of trouble might arise within your soul. Consider well each strong, enduring citadel which offers shelter to her weak and helpless ones from those who seek to overcome her, so that to the coming generation you may speak of those defenses. For this is our God forevermore, this God whose greatness never will be equaled or transcended, till we die and in the grave reside. He will not cease to be our guide.